Hello, it's Wendy here. I'm hoping this third time lucky. Oh dear, I've made a mess of everything this morning, or this afternoon rather, so I'm not going to recut this, okay? I'll tell you what it is. Where's that other piece? Right, here we go. I'm blaming Tracey for this. Tracey Rogers from Crafty Lane. She knows who she is. She made a beautiful easel card a couple of days ago. And since I hadn't made one for a while, I thought, I'll make one. And so I made this to my foxy friend. And I thought, yeah, okay. But then I thought, nah, I like things different. So you can guess, by looking at it, you probably guess what I mean now. So this is 20 by 21 centimetres. Now I'm scoring a 10 first of all, okay? Then you cut in 9 centimetres. So you've got that little inch there, okay? So then what you do is you score up 9 centimetres, and you get that sort of effect. I'll just leave it like that for you, so maybe you can hide your head of it, or whatever it's called. Yeah, so you go up 9 centimetres, and go up this 9 centimetres, make a little mark, and just score it. Now, what I did here on this one, this is the bit I messed up. I messed up the matting and the layering, because it came up the silly halfway point. What I did was I just folded it over, made sure that everything was in the right place, and just scored it like that, okay? Now this piece I cut to 10 by 21. Yeah, 10 by 21. Put that up there. You see, I've got to put that there because then I know when I go to, put the video on my computer, on my laptop, then I know that I'm the right way up if that's up that side up. Yeah, don't worry about it. Right, now this is where I boo-booed earlier. That's it. So what I did was, okay, I put little arrows up. So I know that is 9 centimetres and that is 10 centimetres. Which is what you need really, isn't it? Because half of 20 is 10 and blah, 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 blah. Right, I want that side. Oh, it doesn't matter because I can turn it around myself afterwards, can't I? As long as that goes that way. Yeah, so it'll be fine. So just lift that up. Make sure you double check in these little measurements because I thought I had earlier and then I made a mess of matching and layering these pieces. So constantly check the measure. What's the phrase? Measure twice, cut once, or something like that. I remember being told years ago. And what I did here, you see, I did it the wrong way round. And not only that, I'd only cut this to 9 by 9 and I'd forgot the extra centimetres, so that's that bit there. But I won't be throwing these away because I can still use these on another project. Oh yes, that's what I was going to tell you as well. When you cut, you cut to there and to there, then you've got this one little inch strip there. So I just put a pretty little bit of paper in, the same paper as there is there. Now, I'm not going to put sentiments on there. Because I got so many cards with sentiments on and nothing of anything else, if you know what I mean. So I'm leaving the sentiments until I go to give the card, really. Oh, it's a lovely day today. I think it's a bit chilly out there, though. I haven't been out, but here. Now, they're the same as yesterday. When you do, put my glue back on there just for a bit. When you're doing these, okay, leave it like that and unfold it at the moment. When you're doing these, because it's going to come up like that, don't put any glue on this top piece, okay? Now when you cut it out a score line as well, try and make sure that you've cut it out properly and that you haven't left the bobbly bit in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat a bit and I'm going to squish it. So we put some glue on here. La 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 la. I know I use far too much. My granddaughter Ruby, she uses the tiniest of bits. Now you see that way. Or is it that way? Yep, it's that way. Yes. So lay it down. No, I just thought you can't lay it down on there because you're going to have glue all over everything then otherwise, aren't you? There we are. Line it up against the bottom there. This one. What I'm going to do, I'm trying to find a way of doing this so it'll be easier for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to flip it over that way. Oh, look, I'm slightly out of control, never mind. I'm not going to start cutting things again. And then you've got to be careful as to which, no, that's it, this side needs the glue. Yeah, the sun, it started off, this morning with a quite misty morning. And I thought, yeah, I know what's going to happen. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Right, I've done it like that. Like that. Did you like this? And I did. Right, and then you line it all up the best you can. And it doesn't really matter because some of these leaves are going up and some of them are going down, so it's not too bad. Phew! Right, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do these. I hand cut these. Now, you know when you cut the die out, well, it's got that little curved edge, doesn't it? It doesn't look, it looks finished, whereas with your hand cut one, it doesn't. You still got that little lump. So there's two ways of getting rid of that. You can either do it like this, or you get a mat. Now you turn it the other way round, okay? And you just go round like that, and then you're just curling those edges in a little bit, if you know what I mean. You can see the curling in there, you see. So you're just curling the edges in, and it makes it look a bit more finished. Now, I don't know whether you can see the difference here, but you see what I mean? That looks a little bit more finished than that. So we'll do that again. You can either do it, like I said, with this, curling it inwards, or get yourself a round ball tool thing. Round ball tool. It's a round ball tool. Just run it around the edges of the piece you've just cut out. And curl it in. Because when you're cutting it down, you're sort of cutting it in. It's going up, isn't it? So, right. Now, I was looking to see if I need... No, I don't. I was going to put some... No, I don't know. I've forgotten what I was going to... Oh, yes, that was it. Some distress ink. I thought I'd put some distress ink, but I think I caught it quite good, so I don't have to do that. Right, look at these. Now, when you open these, can you see right on the end here, there's no little ones. Well, don't throw them away because they will also come in handy. I want to have a bit more joy today with these than I did yesterday. I hope I'm still in shot, actually. Pushed up there, but I know what the problem is. The problem is my nails are too long. Oh, dear. No, it's nice sometimes. It's Rachel, my daughter, and Ruby, my granddaughter. We, once a month or such as, we go down to a place in Pembroke. The lovely couple, reasonably priced as well. And we have our nails done, and then we go out for lunch. So, once a fortnight, once a month, whatever falls on whatever, That's what the girls do, and Oshan then he stays home with Dad and does other things, you know, men's things or boys' things or whatever. Yeah, so right, I put all them there. Leave go of my finger now. And another thing I struggled with yesterday was getting these off. But since then, I've discovered how to use my nails to do it. Do. So what are your plans for today then? Have you got to the stage of the day where you think, right, that's it, not doing anything else now. I'm going to sit down and knit. I've just started cross-stitching again, not cross-stitch, crocheting again. I'm really enjoying it. My grandmother showed me how to do it years ago, and yeah, you know, the old granny square, but there's so much more to it than that. Right, I'm now going to put this little flower on there, and then this, to turn it over and put this little flower on there. So now you've got your double easel. What is catching it? Nothing catching it. Me, I haven't scored properly. Oh, Wendy, what you doing? I didn't score there, did I? I scored everywhere else but there, so. Right, so I'm going to do it like that. And do it like that. I know this is a bit of a, what's the word, ham-fisted or something way of doing it, but when you've got to the stage where you haven't done anything right, you can, right, so that should now not complain. Like I keep saying, don't do what I say, do what I do, do what I say. Right, so now we've got the double easel. So now that's all left for me to do is to cut some bits out and just finish it off. So I'll do that now, and then I'll put a picture on the front of the video when it's all done. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day and a quiet evening. Bye.